Alright, escapees, and we are live now. Let me go ahead and fix the heads. Getting some stuff situated. Gotta max out the volume here. Lower the volume there so we don't get an echo. I will check the audio in a second here, just the sync between the microphone and the camera to make sure. Let me refresh my Twitch pages. Yeah, old laptop, it doesn't do it automatically, which back in the day it did. Yeah, everything would like refresh automatically and stuff. Now I look at the page, it still says I'm offline. So I have to refresh it. Let's see, it's going. Okay, stream is live, good. Next I'll do an audio check. You will hear an echo for a second. Or a couple seconds, I should say. Okay, testing. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Looks good. Okay, I'll get rid of that echo right there, and we'll go straight into the posting here. So the tweet of the day, got it all typed out already. Going live on Fallout 76 again. I know I keep saying I'm going to come back with Oblivion Remastered, and I will, I promise. Just kind of, I'm still easing into it, you guys. I took a 3.5-month hiatus off of, just, you know, to enjoy my summer and stuff, but off of Twitch for a little bit. And so I just came back about, what, like 4 days ago or so. I think this is our 4th stream. So, yeah, just let me ease into it. You know, we'll get back into the more story-based games soon enough. So, going live on Fallout 76 again, more checking out of the new update and doing the daily rounds, the daily challenges. Come in and let's chat it up. Lurking's welcome too, you guys. Twitch.tv/Soulescape is where we're at. Where are we at? Twitch.tv/SOUL_3SC4P3. We're going goth today, goth Thursday here. There we go. Alright, that's the post going out to Facebook. Bear with me, I still have to post to like 27 different spots. Not really, but it feels like it. It truly does. Alright. Got the post out to X. Yo, what up, Carpet Noctum? Good to see you. You are the first in the channel. Throw that first hype for you. Welcome, Carpet Noctum. Thank you for coming in yesterday. Sorry it was at the butt end of the stream. My nephew is visiting too, so I was trying to rush things a little bit so I could talk to him for a while. Alright, let's see here. We got Malefic Tragedy. Good to see you, Malefic. Welcome in. And they call me Steampunk. One of the best genres. Welcome to the stream, Steampunk. Fenris Moonfire. Good to see you, Fenris. Yeah. Woo! Always good to see you, especially on threads, too. Thank you for lurking. Alright. Okay, so just going back to the posting real quick. Just wanted to say hello to everyone. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Next, we have our photo of the day showing a little legs. Don't worry, I have shorts, escapees. Ah! So if anybody thinks I'm, you know, gonna accidentally flash undies, got shorts, so it's not possible. Possibility is not there. But this picture, I will admit, looks a little suggestive. Looks a little like the, stuff I post on another website. Okay, sorry. I know, you know, and you've noticed already, guys, I've been streaming 10 years. Sometimes I laugh at my own stupid jokes, and my jokes I know sometimes aren't funny, but I find them humorous. Otherwise I wouldn't, you know, say them out loud. But I kind of like people like that. I've met people that laugh at their own jokes, and sometimes their jokes aren't funny. But I appreciate that they find humor within themselves. Isn't that like a nice way to say you're not funny, huh? Well, I appreciate you find the humor within yourself. Everybody else like straight-faced. Another thing is on Facebook the other day, there was a post of a girl, and she's doing her makeup, right? And she puts like a whole bunch of like really light foundation, right? And so her skin color is naturally a little bit darker and stuff. And so she puts on a whole bunch of foundation. She has it all over her lips so that everything's this really nice like ivory color, right? And then she takes a napkin and she just takes off all the foundation on her lips only, and you know, it leaves them looking really nice and reddish and stuff like that. But it reminded me of a different video, so I posted a screenshot of a different video where it's one of these princesses in India putting on makeup, and I'm not being racist or anything, but and this video is out there on TikTok, and there are plenty others, but a lot of times girls in India tend to also do their foundations a little bit lighter and stuff. And so I took a screenshot of one of those videos and I posted it under the comment section, and oh my gosh, people got upset. And I was like, what? I thought it was funny. Oh my gosh. And then so somebody, somebody said, karma's gonna come back to you and stuff. And I go, it was just a joke. And I go, lighten up. Get it? Lighten up like the foundation. Oh. I know. Oh, once again, nobody laughed at that. I was like, no one got my dad joke, or I guess mom joke. Come on, bro. I'm definitely gonna be that person, that lady that throws out a lot of mom jokes and auntie jokes and stuff. I'm gonna be that auntie that says inappropriate things occasionally. Alright, anyway, sorry about that, you guys. Distracted myself from posting. Sorry if I miss anything, chat. I swear I'll read it in a second. Thank you, Fenris. I hope you're having a good day, too. Thank you for the well wishes. I also kind of... I not yelled at, I kind of got a little chastised. And I guess, it is kind of not super nice thing to do, but... So I was biking the other day, and it just happened randomly. I wasn't listening to any. I just go out there during certain times of the day, right? Biking or jogging. And I jog or bike around town occasionally. Sometimes I go to the pathway. Well, I happened to be in town, and I seen a whole bunch of black smoke going up into the air. And so I was like, oh my gosh, what's on fire? We have a small town, it's... Of course, you see a fire, you can easily get to it on bike. And so I was like, I'm gonna bike over there. So there I go, a little bit off my path, and I go over, and there's an active fighter going on. The firefighters are fighting it and stuff. If you don't believe me, let me pull up the receipts. The firefighters are fighting it and all that, and I'm there recording, right? Because I was on bike. I'm not listening to a police radio scanner trying to get drama or anything like that. And so I bike by it, and then of course I go back and I continue exercising and working out. So by the time I'm almost done with my bike ride, I pass by again, and they're still there, right? They're still there, And so I take a video, I take a picture, and then I go on my way. The next day, I went biking again. Surprise, surprise. I do it a lot. And so... I was like, that house that was on fire? Let me go check it out. So I go and I bike past there again, and I take a couple photos, right? And now this is where I guess, things get a little insensitive on my part and stuff. But I'm part of the local Facebook pages for our town called, the local town Facebook pages and stuff. I'm one of the members, right? And so I was like, maybe, because I had read people talking about it. What's on fire? What's on fire? A couple days previous. And so I was like, oh, well, I have footage and stuff. Maybe I should post it. And so I posted it. It was pending administration approval, like all the posts are. And so I said, oh, here's that fire that was on such and such road, on Labor Day or the day after Labor Day. And, here's this and that. And there's what it looks like the day after, and oh man, people got so heated and upset. This shouldn't be posted. How insensitive, and I can't believe people go out of their way to go and videotape local fires, and a bunch of grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles really upset about how I posted the footage and stuff. And I'm not the one to start arguments or anything and stuff. I could have been nasty and rude. One of them corrected the street name, supposedly, and then chastised me for posting the pictures in the first place in the video. And I was going to be snarky and say, well, you corrected, thanks for correcting the street so we can all drive by it properly instead, right? They're like, you shouldn't post it, but by the way, it's not on that street, it's on this street. And so I'm like, bro, you're doing the same thing too. But I didn't say that, no. The only thing that I responded to was one person said, I can't believe people waste time and go out of their way to videotape other people's misfortune and things like that. And my only comment was, to be fair, push my glasses up, to be fair, I actually bike that direction quite a bit, so it was actually on the way to my normal biking route. And that was it. That's the only thing I commented. I don't know if they said anything back. But yeah, I'm like, no, I don't want to get kicked off my local page. My local Facebook town page. But yeah, so you know, I mean, sometimes I do things that are a little inappropriate, I guess. I mean, it is sad, you know, I do feel bad. But I also posted my own car getting egged a couple days, you know, before that too. So it's not like I'm just posting other people's misfortune. I'll post my own misfortune also. You know, I just feel like it's a local Facebook page and people want to know what's going on in town. So that was one thing, and I had seen other people comment, you know, hey, what's on fire, blah, blah, blah. Not only that, when I was there videotaping on my bike, there were so many cars passing by. So yes, people do go out of their way to check things out. And I'm not blaming them. I'm not like, hey, why are you driving by? Oh, you're a scum, you know. But that's how people were making me feel, just because I posted the photos. Good times. Alright, so I'm still posting the tweets and stuff, escapees. My apologies. I threw a couple of stories, life stories in there too. That's what's taking a little bit longer. I swear I'll get to the game soon enough. Alright, looks good. Discord, gotta add everyone. Gotta rile the Discordian escapees. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Everybody in the club getting tipsy. I mean, hell, knock on wood and stuff, but I even posted when my garage got set on fire by some of my brother's disgruntled friends a couple years back. That was caught on stream too, by the way, escapees, if you remember that. Yeah, I was streaming and then I heard a whole bunch of notifications go off on my camera and I was like, oh shit, it's my brother. What's he doing with the hose out there? Ah, my mom. The garage is on fire. What? Call the police, Gina. Okay. Oh, hold on, escapees. I gotta call the police. And I go off stream. Hello, 911? Yes, my garage is on fire. I don't know if I disassociate a lot or what's going on, but I always feel like when I call the police, I'm like abnormally like calm and abnormally polite. Yes, hello, my garage is on fire. Oh no, you know, and they're all, oh okay, well, you know, what's the address? So I give them the address, and then I'm like, and it's pretty serious. My garage is right next to my neighbor's house, so it could cross over. You know, but my mom was like the one yelling in the background, you know, tell them it's serious, you know, and stuff, and I'm just like, yes, it's serious. It's very close to the neighbor's house. Oh, okay, ma'am. You know. Okay, so did I get everything? Facebook, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Discord threads, TikTok. I think we're good. Alright, escapees, enough yapping. Enough yapping, more gaming, huh? Stream starting officially in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Soul Stream. Soul Stream. I don't know why I did that. Broken record. Yo, what up, Quivering Room? How are you doing? Long time no see. What up, Punk Boy? What in the butt? Quivery says, F those critics. People have to know what's happening in our town. That's what I thought too. But yeah, I got so much. You know what? Let's pull this nonsense up. I did get quite a bit of hate. Where they're like, you shouldn't post this, you know, and stuff like that. Let me see. Oh, somebody's puppy got lost. He came back though. Thankfully, there was an update there. Oh, did mine get deleted? Maybe mine got deleted. Let me see here. Oh, no, okay, it didn't. It just got pushed down a little bit. So 33 reactions, some thumbs up, some cryings, and some wow faces. Okay, this is one of the Facebook pages. They weren't too upset. They were just saying, oh no, is everyone okay? They were adding other people saying, was this near you? Alright, how about this one? Aha, here we are. Now this one, I only have 13 reactions. Some with the caring, some crying, and some thumbs up here. Let's see, let's do all comments. My mom posted trying to defend me too. She goes, this is so sad, prayers to the family. The problem, there's not a problem with the posting. Perhaps you want to help the family involved. We are all saddened by houses burning and it's affecting our neighbors, but this is Grandview Chatter, the need to know site. And then anonymous, by the way, the person who is like really upset is posting anonymously. They go, this post is not trying to find a way to help. There's a big difference. And then somebody says a fire at a so-and-so place and possibly a short pic or video of the firefighters doing their job would be different. That would alert others in case there's an issue people need to know about. The multiple angles of the devastation is just not necessary. And my mom goes, we still need to know. Somebody else said this should not be posted. Oh, here we go. We got some defendants, some people defending. They go, somebody named Colleen says, why not? I live in Grandview and didn't know this fire happened. I work all the time and get most of what's happening from Facebook. Mom goes, my mom over there, man, she is battling in those comments here. I didn't know that. She goes, this is the local Grandview page. We need to know what's happening in our town. And then somebody says, how horrible to be going through this, and people are going way out of their way to snap photos to post. And that is where I commented. I go, to be fair, it wasn't out of my way. I bike that route quite a lot. Good job, soul. Yes, you do. Oh, good, another defender. Someone said, you're being dramatic. If I drive by and can see it, that's the same difference as posting it. Oh, thank you, Lizeth. Thank you. And then that same person that said, go way out of your way, they said, wrong street. It wasn't on blank street. It was on blank. How sad. I would hate to be going through this and see photos of my tragic loss on social media. Now that person, I wanted to comment and say, well, thanks for correcting the street so we can all drive by and see it with our eyes instead. And yes, it was on the right street because I saw the sign. But yeah, so people are a little upset. They're like, this should not be posted. That's hilarious though, man. My mom is in there sword and shield battling those comments. That's funny. Good times. Oh. Yeah, the garage fire, yup. I mean, hey, and I posted my own misfortune on Grandview Chatter too. But yeah, I know, and I agree, you know. But at the same time, I guess I didn't care enough to not post it, right? Not trying to be rude or anything, it's just, you know. Like, it happened, it happened. I mean, I wasn't the only one out there. Like, when I drove by on bike, there was already multiple of their neighbors standing around on the corner, you know, viewing the fire as it was going on. There was other people, there was a man and his son trying to get as close as they could. Videotaping and things like that, you know. They were doing their live videos, Facebook Lives and all that. I could hear them talking to their friends and stuff. So, you know, I mean, hey. If it happens, it happens. But yeah, people are allowed to have their opinion where they're like upset and all that. But at the same time, I hate to be mean, but I don't care. I'm gonna post what I want to post, right? I mean, like I said, I post my own misfortunes if they happen and stuff. I'm pretty active on the local Facebook page, both of them. I even am a part of the Prosser, which is the town next to me, and Sunnyside, the other town next to me, that we're sandwiched in between. Part of their local Facebooks too, because I do bike, you know, both directions as well. So, you know. Soul bacon cookies. I know, right? I caught my garage on fire. I was baking too much. I forgot to check the cookies. Can we still eat them? They're just lumps of charcoal now. Punk Boy said my stepdad and I got our neighbors out when the place was lit up. Right? And so the people on, and that's really good. Congratulations. Dude, that's hero behavior right there. Hero. Woo. That's awesome. But yeah, now going along with that, person on Granby Chatter acting like I'm supposed to like help or something instead of like the firefighters were already there. What do they want me to do? Going, you know, hey, can I help firefighters? I don't know a goddamn thing. I'm just biking by, but you know, the local Facebook page wants me to help and not videotape. Like, okay. The only thing I could do is videotape. Yeah, I could have driven by and just, you know, seen it with my eyes, and that's it. What is this here? Oh, Blood Eagle paint handmade rifle. Ooh, I love handmade rifle paints. I use that weapon all the time. I think I might buy it just to collect it. Add her to the collection there. Very nice, very nice. Oh, okay, so I forgot to narrate what I'm doing here. Okay, so we're looking in the Adams store, you guys. We had a free item. Today's free item of the day is the lunchbox. Whoops, there you go. And the on sale item of the day was that Blood Eagle paint. Knocked down from, I think, 500 atoms to 400, something like that. Cool, cool. Yeah, maybe the anonymous person's the arsonist. There you go. Some creepers go back to the scene to watch what happens. It was me. No, I'm just joking. That's hilarious, though. Yeah, you never know. It could have been that. Or sad to say, maybe the anonymous person is the owner of the house, and they're upset, you know, like, get my fucking house off of social media, which, you know. If it was me, though, I'd own it. I'd be like, it was me. Or, you know, like, if it was my house, I'm saying that, oh, God, and I don't even want to think of that, knock on wood. But had I seen, like, my garage when it was set on fire, it didn't catch on fire, when it was set on fire on social media, I would have been like, yeah, that's my garage. Some asshole set it on fire. I would be there to get more info. I'd be like, yeah, have you guys seen any snakes that look like this, and put little screenshots of them walking around. Turn those assholes in. Those are the culprits. Just like with when my car got egged a few days ago and 20 other cars and stuff, I posted right away on the local page and, you know, pictures and everything. And I was like, hey, if anybody has any, you know, Ring doorbell cameras, you saw anybody go through at like 1:30, 12 a.m., you know, whatever, send it here. If you don't want to send it to the police department yourself, send it to me and I'll send it to the police. I'm the local rat. I'm the local snitch. No, I'm just joking. Nah, only when it involves my stuff. I want my $18 restitution. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the Easy Bake Oven. No! Not the Easy Bake Oven. That's a classic. Oh, nice lunch break. What are you eating, Fenris? GG lunch break. Punk Boy was up on 911 at the airport with the first responders. It was cool till I figured out I'm not great with crowds. Oh. But still, that's pretty sick, Punk. But yeah, you might be onto something, Quivery Room. Either that person, the anonymous person, owns the house, or they were the arsonist. They're like, stop putting photos up. Alright, here we go. So I did check out the new update in 76 yesterday. We went through all of the camp stuff. We read some of the patch notes. We seen firsthand how they kind of in my opinion. Well, maybe it's because the perk card changed a little bit and the special changed. But I think my particular build and stuff got nerfed a little bit, so I do need to take some time off stream to really read up on some of these cards and maybe change them out a bit. But yeah, I feel like I was OP a couple days ago, and now I'm a little squishy with the new update. Which is fine, you know, I just gotta get used to it again. But I'll be honest, you guys, every time Fallout 76 in particular gets a new update, I feel like one of those older grannies that used to get upset when people would update Facebook and stuff. And they'd be like, oh, now I gotta get used to it. I was just used to the old profile layout, and I have to get used to all this new nonsense. This is some bullshit. That's exactly how I feel every time there's a new card change, new changes to the card system in Fallout. I'm like, oh, I just got used to the old ones. I had everything how I want it perfectly. I had to learn how to do this new confangled system. Such a goddamn waste of time. You know, grumbling. Grumbling the whole time. Oh, I feel you, Fenris. Every time Helldivers updates too, you gotta get on, huh? Gotta get on top of it. Too many updates in Fallout 76 and I don't know what's going on. Oh, one of my favorites, I guess, updates, or in particular a new item added to the game for Fallout First members is the aid storage box. Woo! It looks like we're on an ad break though, so I'll talk about the aid storage box after the ad break's over. I don't like the word snitch because it's legal to notify the law. True. True, Quivery. What's up, Travanator? I'm doing well. How about you? I'll say hello again once the ads are over, just in case you didn't hear me. Yeah, it looks like we have a minute and 24 seconds. Gotten into fire damage now. I feel the difference, says Punk Boy. Oh, yeah. That's right. They did update and upgrade some of the guns, like bleeding, fire damage, poison, things like that. Yeah. How's fire damage doing, Punk? Well, once again, I'll probably ask these questions after the ads are over. There we go. But yeah, I checked out the updates yesterday. Mostly, you know, looking at the camp. The camp new categorization system, I like that. A little bit more buttons to press, like Quiverium said. But at the same time, less to scroll, which is pretty nice. Alright, so I prayed, got a little experience points. Let's go to sleep. Do the same thing with the experience here. Looks good. Looks good. I know, I'm just killing time till this ad break's over. 2 seconds, 1 second. There we go. Alright, you guys, ad break should be over. So, yo, what's up, Travanator? I said hello to you during the ad break, but I didn't know if you heard, so I was like, I'll just say it again. Good to see you, I'm doing well. Quivery said, I don't like the word snitch if it's legal to notify the law. And, you know, true that, it is legal. But you know how other people feel about it. Not only that, I do live in kind of like a gang area, at least back in the late 2000s and early 2010s. A lot of gang members out here. Red and blue gang. They frown on that, it seems. Oh, you're gonna go see a cover band, Quiv? Oh, nice. They're playing Deftones? What? That's sick. I wanna go. Punk Boy, speaking of that, during the ad break, I was like, hey, I did hear that they upgraded weapon damage. In particular, fire damage, poison, bleeding damage, all sorts of stuff. How's the fire damage doing? Feeling the difference there. Oh, sushi and sesame rolls. Oh, sounds delicious. sounds delicious. Oh, a new war bond. Cool, cool. Yeah, doing well, not too bad. No complaints. So yeah, once again, we did check out the new update yesterday, and did I get my strength bonus? Hopefully. Yeah, I get on this exercise machine here to get a little bit of a boost to strength. 2 points. That's a whole extra 10 pounds. So my new favorite added item, so new item that they added to the game, is the aid storage box. You do have to be, there's a little bit of a caveat with it, you do have to be a member of Fallout First. Just like with the scrap box, unlimited scrap box, and the unlimited ammo box, we now have an unlimited aid storage box, so you can store up all your extra medicines. You can also store up carry weight boosters, lunch boxes, and there's something else. Scouts banners. The items you cannot store, though, you can't store serums, you can't store bobbleheads nor magazines, but the rest of it is good to go. Hey, where'd I get all these carry weight boosters? Probably off the season page, huh? But yeah, this is a lifesaver right here. Get rid of some of those impacts. Yeah, yesterday I went from like 530 carry weight down to like 460 or something. I was like, whoa. How do you build that? You have to get it off the Atom shop, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not in your featured area, it should be in your Fallout First area over here. This is where I picked it up yesterday. Maybe it disappeared because I already have it. But yeah, it's in one of your free sections if you're a Fallout First member, once again. I don't see it right now, though. But yeah, just check your Fallout First. Go to, like... If you can't find it in the free section, go to furniture right there, and you'll be able to pick it up just like that, or what do you call it, download it, or have it. Okay, and then, if you want to build it, I'm going to go into build mode, and it should be in storage. There it is, the very first one right there. Oops! Wah, wah, wah. I just wanted to look at it. I built another one right here on the ground. Yes, indeed. But yeah, speaking of build mode, they did modify it. Upgraded it. Yeah, there we go. Good, good. Oh god. How do I exit? Okay, there we are. Whew. Yeah, you can store all your medicine and stuff. And then there's a nice skin for it on one of the seasons pages. I think you can upgrade it to a medicine bag if you like the aesthetic of a doctor's aid bag instead. Yep. Cool. I want this corn player icon. So far I'm ranked 13 out of 100. I did miss the very first day of the update because I think that was Labor Day, right? I was out floating on the river. Oh, it starts at 7, says Quivery. No, enjoy though. Dude, maybe next time. But yeah, man, they're playing Deftones. That's sick. Have fun. Drink a couple drinks for me out there. Sing along to Hole in the Earth. The hole in the earth. Ooh, Jump Space. I have not heard of Jump Space. Coming in 2 weeks though, huh? Punk Boy said it was a one-hit kill mostly, but now I'm popped in 60 fuel to down mutants. Oh, so it wasn't an upgrade, huh? It's like a downgrade a little bit. Dang, I'm sorry about that, Punk. But yeah, I feel like my weapons are a little weaker now too. I was struggling on Earl Williams yesterday. Yeah, new menu on build mode has me a little frustrated. They also kind of broke the blueprints. Like some of the blueprints I had built, I have one in particular that's for workshops and stuff. And I used to be able to place that little blueprint anywhere, like almost virtually anywhere with no problems. And now I was trying to place it yesterday and I couldn't, dude. It was like, what the fuzz? What happened to my blueprint? It's like yelling at me that I need a foundation or the item's not supported there. I was like, it used to be. I haven't changed anything on my blueprint. Never been to a concert, Fenris. Sadly, I've only been to a few myself. I just kind of started going more recently in the past couple of years. Yo, what's up, Miss Pockets? Good to see you. Yeah, thank you for the welcome back. Appreciate it. Thank you for the love on Instagram, too. Fenris said, yep, Jump Space is a 4-player co-op spaceship game. Oh, nice. Dude, that sounds sick. I love space games. Deleting stored items, says Punk Boy, too. Oh, it deleted stored items that we had in our camp? Let me see. It might have. I don't know what I had stored. I guess I still have 1% stored up there on the top center. But I still haven't figured out this new UI myself. Camp pieces. Creature storage dwellers. Oh, that's the NPCs we can have live with us. I was like, what? What's dwellers? Wall decor. Maybe it's in modify. Edit wallpapers. Here's the blueprints. Oh, that's if I want to make blueprints. Ah, I see. Yeah, I still need to get used to this new AI myself. Because for a while, too, I couldn't find blueprints when I was over at the Charleston Landfill workshop. Yeah. Oh, and then they switched up how we do emotes in the game, too. Instead of pressing and holding the down on the correctional pad, now we have to, excuse me, correctional pad, by the way, directional pad. Instead of pressing and holding down, now we just click it once to do emotes. There's the menu now, which that is backwards. Now if you press and hold, you can ping something. That's a little bit backwards from what it used to be. So I was trying to emote yesterday and I kept just pinging different things. I'm like, oops. People are gonna think I'm trolling. Okay, now it's like you have to place them to hit it and it won't let you delete stacks. Oh, I see. Oh man, well, that's not good. That's not fun. Alright, a lot of my teammates kind of pieced out. We'll go to a different team. Let me just make sure I'm not in area chat. Okay, there we go. I know I've mentioned it before, but I've heard somebody streaming this game one time. In the area chat, you could just hear them talking to their stream and stuff. You know, I eavesdropped for a little bit, and then I'll be honest, I muted them. I was like, if I want to hear a stream, I'll watch it myself, which technically I actually was watching a stream when I was playing. Anybody seen any good IRL streams lately? I do watch a lot of IRL, to be honest. Alright, we got that. So I just selected all of the daily challenges. This is what we're going to be doing today, you guys. Yo, what up, DZW? Good to see you again. How's my evening? Pretty good. Was able to tune into your stream today. Well, thank you for coming in. Yeah, day 4 back from the hiatus there. Thank you, Nightbot, for damn, Nightbot throwing all the notifications out all at once, huh? I'll have to spread out the timer a little bit, because that's crazy. Dude, I even have the Twitter one. Dude, I need to delete that one. Twitter timer. It's not even called Twitter anymore. Not only that, sad to say, I don't really... Like, I do post to X and stuff, but not as much as I post on Threads nowadays. Threads just seems to be like, in my opinion, a bit more of a kinder community. Not only that, I get to see a lot more variety of posts, and instead on Twitter or X, you know, I see just like a whole bunch of the same stuff, like a whole bunch of sad things. Not sad, but like people upset and angry with each other all the time. And don't even dare comment on X. Oh man, you'll have people just being like super rude, even though it has nothing to do with what the topic of the tweet was. They'll just be like, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. You're like, whoa. Post on Thread, yeah, more game clips to go through. Dude, same. I've been slacking on social media during that break too. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. How's everyone doing today? Did you guys do anything cool Labor Day? Alright, so it looks like today's daily challenge, we need scrap junk to produce plastic. Build 5 different decorations in a shelter in free cam as well. Collect 250 caps, complete an event, kill a mutant hound, kill 5 super mutants, 3 mutant hounds by the way. Sell those mutant hound chops to an NPC vendor. And as for the weekly, I just have 1 left. I have to still complete 3 more events while on a team. Alright, sounds good. Let's see here. I think we'll get the plastic one, hopefully naturally. If not, I could go to the Watoga High School and raid up the plates there. A bunch of plastic plates. We can do the shelter one right now, since I'm at camp. Alright, I'll just be waiting. Oh yeah, what's the event? Tunnel of Love? Tube of Lube? Nobody's doing that right now. Damn it. Alright, you know what? I'll go try to do Tunnel of Love myself. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, me too. I've been slacking on the social media. Alright, let's start this baby up here before we run out of time. Oh, I ran out of time, dude. Apparently the event's only active for 5 minutes, so I didn't get here fast enough. Damn it. What a wasted travel. Oh, you know what? I'm curious to see what this guy's selling at his camp. He's got 1,000 miscellaneous. Like my screenshot there, Scapies. Gotta love just, you know, looking out over your deck, in your underwear, rifle behind the head and stuff. Getting all that fresh air on your flesh. Oh, nice. Well, isn't this a little store here? Wait a minute, is this a trap camp? It very well could be. Let me see. Not that, you know, I have much junk to lose, but I'm curious what I would lose. Oh, I'd lose my Wendigo Colossus vocal sack if it was a trap camp. Damn it. Not that that's super important or anything, but I can make a liquid courage out of it. It's a special type of item. Oh, there we go. This counts as collecting caps. Let me just drink 250 Nuka-Colas. Alright, character's a little bit hungry. Might as well eat some food, shall we? Have some s'mores. Delicious s'mores. Fenris started a new game called Sengoku Dynasty. Medieval Dynasty Oriental Edition. It's a sandbox survival game. So far it's pretty cool. It's co-op too, so me and my friend are playing it. Oh, nice. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Damn it. Can't access the store. Alright, maybe this person has other stores. Oh! Wait a minute, what's going on here? This is one of those maze camps. Hello? Oops. See, I keep doing it the old-fashioned way where you press and hold down on the control pad. So instead of waving at that guy, I pinged him for a second. Oh, he's gone! Gone like the wind. He's a phantom, he's a ghost. Oh, never mind, no he's not, he's right there. Hello? Sir, how did you do that? He like warped into the wall, escapees. He's a shapeshifter. Oh, there he is, there he is. I don't know if I like this shape-shifting. It's a little crazy. Alright, this dude's camp is creeping me out. I swear, I just came here to look for the store. Oh, this is cool. What is this? He's got his kitchen locked behind bars. Or, well, maybe that's not a kitchen. That's just a sink. Hey, Radio Raptor, how are you? How goes the fallouting? So far, so good. I'm in this guy's camp now. I was looking for his store. And all I found was a maze instead. A maze and him glitching through walls. So I think I'm just gonna politely leave. Yeah, before I end up in one of these jail cells here. Oh my god. Yeah, here's his store, but you can't access it because the damn bar's right there. I just wanted to see what he had for sale. Yeah, look, he's got some miscellaneous items. That's what I was curious about. Because you never know what the miscellaneous are. Are those gas traps? Oh my god, they could be. Well, good thing we're out of here. Fuzz this guy. Oh, he's my teammate anyways. Ah, I see, I see. He's level 2,800 though. That's pretty high up there. Alright, let's go knock out the decoration and a shelter in free cam. Because I have a shelter over at my camp, so might as well get that done and over with, huh? Oh, editing some photos. Cool, Radio Raptor. What are you editing? What kind of photos? If you don't mind, if that's too nosy, you know. You don't have to answer. But yeah, thank you again, you guys, for hanging out with me. We have been live for about 48 minutes here on the stream. It's 4:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once again, I'm in Washington State. A real nice state to live in my humble opinion. No, I'm not biased because I've lived here my whole life. Yes, I'm biased. Alright, turn this baby on. So we have some specifics for this particular daily. I have to be in free cam as well. And it just has to be a regular decoration, I think. We'll see. So let's choose our decoration here. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do the coffin. I like how the coffin is in holiday. Oh, I get it, for Halloween, huh? I was like, why is the coffin in the holiday category? That's weird. I don't think you can go on many holidays when you're, you know, dead. Well, maybe, I guess, if, depending on how you look at it, you can go on the eternal holiday if you're deceased, right? It's the eternal holiday. Alright, so, yes, we're in free cam now. Just gonna build 1. Perfect. 2. 3. And another 2. 1, 2. There we go. And there is that first daily challenge. Now I'm going to immediately delete them. Because if I kept all the junk that we have to build, you know, throughout all the challenges and stuff, oh man, this place would be so cluttered. So cluttered. So we have to switch from build up there on the top left to modify. And that's when we can kind of move things around or delete them. So X button to store scrap. Let's scrap it. Scrap that. Let's see if I can scrap the bottom one. Oops. Oh, shiz. Alright. I scrubbed the bottom one and they all disappeared. But I have a feeling they might not have disappeared. They might be stored up now. Don't need any coffins stored up though. Oh, I didn't know you could put structures inside of shelters. Probably in those larger shelters though. This is just kind of the cheapo free shelter that we got a long time ago, I should say. And you know what? I don't even know why I have a turret in here. I think that's back when PvP used to be a lot worse. You know, if you have somebody hostile come into your shelter and stuff, they don't see a turret there. They just go right through and get shot in the back. Evil. Oh, thank you for the lurks. I appreciate it. Editing things too, said DZW. Well, good luck with the editing. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the chats for a bit. It was good getting to talk to you guys for a little bit here. Fenris going back to lurk. Lunch break's over. No. Switching back to lurk mode for now. Gotta get back to work, so I won't be able to hear, but I'll be glancing over. Well, thank you so much, Fenris. I'll type that out.
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna report.
Cool. It was good to chat with you. That's one way to put it, says Radio Raptor. It's just my backlog of film scans from the last 6 months or so. So all kinds of images. I mostly snap nature and things. Ooh. That grab my attention, so a bit of anything, I suppose. Well, nice, Radio Raptor. I love nature too. I know, I'm one of those weird people that likes to cliche, but photograph like flowers that we have in our garden sometimes. So I'll have like these random pictures of like roses and tulips and hibiscus flowers and stuff like that. Which, sad to say, our hibiscus tree, it didn't bloom this year. I think it's because it's in the shade a lot more now, so darns it. Uh-oh! I froze! Oh, okay. I done went and froze escapees. Well, that's cool, Radio Raptor. In fact, speaking of taking photos and things like that, I too like to photograph stuff that I see. I go on a lot of bike rides and I jog around town and stuff a lot. And so I'll be honest, sometimes, you know, I'll see something out there that catches my eye. And we talked about it in the beginning of a stream, but recently, in fact, this happened, I just posted it yesterday. I was biking around town, you guys, and I'm not listening to any police scanners or anything before I go out there. Completely random event. I was biking around town, and I noticed there was a big old black cloud of smoke coming up from what looked like a residential area. And so I was like, oh, you know, that's not too far out of the way. I'm going to go, it's, you know, right on my biking path. I'm going to go see what it is. And sure enough, it was a house on fire. And I was like, oh no. And there's a ton of people outside. You know, I wasn't the only one pulling out my camera to take pictures or record and stuff. Some of their own neighbors were doing it. And so I got a couple of pictures and video of the house that was on fire. Let me see if I can pull that up. And mostly it was of the firefighters, you know, doing their job and stuff, putting out the blaze. And so yeah, just biking around town, I see a whole bunch of smoke in the air. I decide to head on over to get some, you know, some footage or whatever. And that's what I see, right? So I snap a couple photos. And then I go on my way to continue exercising, working out. On the way back, I'm like, well, let's see, you know, I'm going to pass through there anyways. Let's see what's going on with that blaze if they put it out already. And so this was the blaze on the way back. Just like an hour later, right? Oops, sorry. A little high up there. So anyways, catch some video of that, right? and a picture. And then the next day, surprise, surprise, I go biking again, right? And I remember, oh yeah, let's go see what that house that caught on fire looks like now. And so I bike through there and stuff. And I go and I get a couple photos, right? A little bit of a more close-up photo. You know, the damage. And of course I feel bad, you know, it sucks. Like I said before, my garage got set on fire too. A couple years ago, and it even happened during stream, so I was like, oh my god, you guys, I have to call 911 and all that. And so I make the, this is where things get a little weird with that story about the blaze and stuff. I get the bright idea to post it on the local Facebook page, my local town's Facebook page, both of them, there's 2 different ones. And so I'm like, well, you know, people were because I had read comments that said, hey, does anybody know what's on fire, you know, around this area behind, you know, Ziggy's Market and stuff. And at that time, you know, I hadn't, let me see. I don't know why I didn't post it at that time, but because I think I had the video already, because I was there obviously when the fire was going on. But anyways, I decided to make my own post and say, oh, by the way, you guys, here's footage of that fire that happened on such and such street, right? And so I posted, and it goes through, all these posts have to be approved by a moderator of the local's town's Facebook page, you know? And so they approve it, the administrator approves it, and it's up there, and I say something like, let me see where it is. You know, I'll just get you word for word here. You know, I was trying to be respectful about it, you know, I'm not trying to be this rude asshole that's just, you know, going around listening to like a police scanner. So that's what people made me feel, like I'm going around listening to a police scanner trying to get, you know, footage of all these people's misfortunes. It's like, no, I just happened to be in the area. Yes, of course I'm going to take pictures of it. Because, you know, I just happened to be there. I didn't go out of my way. Yeah, I didn't drive like, you know, 2-3 miles out that way. It was along the way to where I usually bike. So, okay, my post said, footage of the firefighters putting out the blaze that occurred Tuesday on such and such street and what the house looks like now. And I put a sad face, right? You know, I'm not like happy or excited about that. But then I had some people in the comments who were like, my favorite one is the person that goes, that's the wrong street. It wasn't on blank street. It was actually on blank street. So sad. I would hate to be going through this and see photos of my tragic loss on social media. And it's like, okay, you would hate to see photos of your tragic loss, but yet you corrected the street, so now people can, which I think I had the correct street in the first place, but now people can actually find the location and drive by. So they're doing the same thing pretty much, right? Another person got upset. This should not be posted. And now once again, I'm not going to argue with anyone. And I do have some people defending too. They're saying, you're being dramatic, to the person that said this shouldn't be posted. They go, you're being dramatic. If I can drive by and see it, that's the same difference as to posting it. And then that other person that corrected the street it was on, they're anonymous participant 818, right? So anonymous participant 818 over here said, yes, totally agree. How horrible to be going through this and to see people going way out of their way to snap photos to post. And that's the only comment I responded to. I was like, let me get my nerd glasses on here. Push my glasses up. I go, to be fair, it wasn't out of my way. I actually bike that route quite a lot. And they didn't say anything to it. The other funny part is, like, my mom's battling for her life in these comments here. She's like, this is the town, local town Facebook. We need to know what's happening in town. I'm like, thanks, Mom. And then she's the one, I'm not even arguing with folks, but my mom's the one arguing. But then that person, anonymous participant again, they go and they're like, this post isn't trying to find a way to help. There's a big difference. And it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, I'm just biking by. You want me to go and inhibit the poor firefighters? Hey, can I have a hose too? You know, I'm just some idiot that just, I don't know how to put out a fire, but anonymous participant said I should find a way to help here. You know, it's like, come on, bro. The fuzz. My ass was biking by. I took some photos, decided to post them. And I don't regret it.
Stop
because I've also posted my own misfortunes that happen on the local Facebook pages too. You know, like my car and 20 others. There was a big old, I've even made funny names and funny titles for it. The Great Egging Spree of 2025. My car and 20 others around the blocks that I live in and stuff got egged a couple days ago. And police left a little, what do you call it, a business card that said, hey, your car got egged. It was already reported. Multiple others have gotten egged too. If you want to come in, give us your info, owner's info, in case we catch the people, you want restitution, all that stuff. You know, give us our info. And so I posted that on the local Facebook pages too. So I'm not just, you know, trying to go and catch people at their worst or listening to the police scanners, finding misfortunes and going around town. Which is kind of how, you know, some of those comments made me feel like, oh, people going way out of their way to, you know, photograph others' misfortunes. It's like, bro, I was just going on the bike road. It was along the way, thank you very much. But they do have every right to be angry, you know, that I videotaped it in the first place. But like I said earlier, you know, oh well. Not the first time that's gonna happen, and it's definitely not the last either. Yeah. Alright, so we made it to Moonshine Jamboree. It looks like it's already going. But yeah, I feel like with the new update on 76, my gun feels a little bit weaker than it was before, that's for sure. I used to do a lot more damage before, in my opinion, that is. I know, right? Exactly, what am I supposed to do? Set up a charity for them? I'm sure they're gonna do that pretty soon themselves. I already have a charity going up for myself too. Trying to get a new laptop because mine's 9 years old and it's not able to physically upgrade to Windows 11, sadly. So yeah, if anybody wants to support the GoFundMe, please consider considering. I know, right? And the news, local news used to post, you know, graphic images. Well, not super graphic, but I mean, the news will go and drive up right in front of your house, start reporting right there. We're here right in front of blank street, this active fire going on, you know. Oh yeah, there you go, it's the town reporter. They are sad to see though, it is sad to see. And there were a lot of people there with cameras and stuff. True. But like in this day and age, I'm just gonna be honest too, with social media and all that, like it's almost expected to be, you know, you're being videotaped one way or another, you guys. Whether it's security cameras, CCTV, you know, you can't even walk down the street without having a camera somewhere, even if it's sneakily watching you and stuff. Hell, I got like 4 or 5 cameras around my house too. And they're all terrible because they didn't catch the damn people that egged my car. I know, useless cameras. I'm ready to like pull them all down. But yeah, in this day and age, escapees, like, if you're not used to cameras by now, I mean, of course, you know, everybody's entitled to their privacy and stuff, especially at their own house. But, you know, if you're out and about in the public and all that, yeah, that's kind of where privacy starts going out the window. Just truth be told. There we go. Right? But yeah, what am I supposed to do? Rush to their aid? You know me, I'm just a typical person. Of course I'm gonna whip out my camera and join the crowd. Yeah, we were talking about the anonymous person. I think either they might be the owners of the house, or like Quiver Room said, they might be the arsonist. Oh, that's funny. Nah, people just don't, you know. They have a right to not agree and all that stuff too. And I have the right to not care. No, we're just joking. I mean, because I'll be honest too, I thought about it, I was like, well, is this insensitive to post? And I'm like, eh. You know, I've seen it before, I'm not the only one that posts about the local fire. Remember when we had that fire bug around town too? The one that was burning down, what do you call it, Dollar Tree and other locations and stuff around my town. Well, hey, there was other people posting about that guy too, and the damages that he did to various places besides it. Actually, I was the one that videotaped the Dollar Tree. But other people got the local houses and things like that that were being affected. You know, so it's like I've done it before already, you know. I'm desensitized. I even posted about my own local garage fire that happened. And mostly it's because I kind of want more info too, to be honest. Like to bring awareness, because, you know, the owner of the house, I mean, of course they're probably going to be upset to see, you know, their house on social media, but they might be able to give more context. Like, you know, was it a malicious fire? Was it just an accident? Or was it an electrical fire? Was it something we need to, you know, worry about here? Because we did have a guy that was going around town. He's in jail now, thankfully. But we had a homeless guy going around town that was setting places on fire. He set the bridge on fire. It was crazy. Hold on there, sir, or madam. There you go. Two kind Samaritans helped somebody up right there. Yeah, I don't know. It was strange. Just going around town burning anything he could. Garbage cans. Drive things that were next to houses that would catch the house on fire. You know, weird stuff. I have no idea though. Oh, it does? Is it a... Quiver Room said the update has a dramatic effect on my Enclave damage, which I'm using the Enclave laser rifle myself, or plasma rifle I should say. Is it... Do you notice like a good increase in damage or a decrease in damage, Quiver Room? I kind of noticed a decrease, if I'm being honest. I felt like I was a lot stronger before. Excuse me, hiccuped. Alright, there we go. Alright, gathered some stuff. Let's go see if I can put it in the tub. Oh, somebody already did. Well, it's okay, I only had 13. 13 on me. But yeah, it might be time to change up the special cards a little bit. I gotta read some of the effects. But I see a lot of crazy stuff when I'm out biking escapees. I've seen, and I'll be honest, yeah, you know what, maybe I'm not a good person. Because I have posted this stuff before. But, I've seen a kid get hit by a car right in front of Ace Hardware, which is on the way to, you know, the pathway that I bike on and stuff. I posted that, I think, on social media. I didn't see exactly when he got hit by the car, but I got there during the aftermath and stuff. And so I did call 911 first, and they told me somebody already had reported it, but then I started recording and stuff like, whoa, and my hand was like shaking. I'd never seen anything like that before in my life. You know, the mom was wailing, the other driver, I think, that hit the kid was out there too. It was crazy. That was before I was on the local Facebook page though, so I posted it for you guys to see. Like, oh shit, you guys, look what I saw out here. But yeah, I think it's just normal now to do that. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. A lot of people might see it as a bad thing and stuff, but I'm gonna keep doing it, and I know it's terrible. Maybe it doesn't make me a good person, but at the same time, I hate to be rude and stuff, but I don't care. That's just how it be, escapees. Oh, see, trying to emote, and I pressed and held that thing again. There we go. Maybe it's the, what happens when, you know, I'm not an influencer or anything like that, but I am a streamer. Maybe that's what kind of affects me, where I, you know, I will post pretty much anything that I see on social media. You know, if I catch something in real life and stuff, you best believe it's going on at least my Facebook story, or excuse me, my Instagram stories. Yep. Heartless or not. I post a lot of boring things too, though. Don't worry about that, escapees. But yeah, I do catch a lot of fires though, just thinking about it. The other day too, when I was biking around Sunnyside, someone, I don't know how it happened, but like one of the warehouses had caught on fire too. And that I posted up right away. Yup. So Quivery Room said he noticed a decrease for the Enclave rifles. It's about the same, if not a bit more, for flamers, the Enclave flamer. Maybe it depends on the enemy defense versus the damage per second. I don't know, but I have noticed it with this weapon though. Like, it used to melt enemies like super fast. Alright, pick up the rest of this stuff here. Yeah, maybe the guy set his own home on fire. That's why he was homeless. Yeah, the self-declared police. Exactly. Well, and to be honest, okay, I'm just gonna say it. To be honest, the administrators of the local Facebook page, they approved the post, so obviously they didn't care. They're like, oh well. Because I did have that in the back of my mind, like, you know, if they don't think it's appropriate, they don't have to, you know, allow that post to go through. And they did, so I'm like, alright, I got the green light. Got the green light there. So that was Moonshine Jamboree. A good event if you want to get a lot of experience. Increase your level. Dang, my whole team is gone now. No. All by myself. Alright, cooking up that gulper slurry. Not to eat it, but to get the extra experience points for doing so. Oh wait, never mind. Still got one more person on the team. Cool. Let me see. Darn. I was hoping there was a slightly larger team. Yeah, I was fighting Earl Williams the other day, Quivery, and dude, I felt like he was not taking enough damage. Let's just say it was a difficult fight there. changing the outfit a little bit. Very nice, very nice. I can't wait to get that Nuka-Cola paint for the jetpack there. That's gonna be good. Because besides this, I think it's Rip Daring. Besides this Rip Daring jetpack skin, that's the only one I have for the Secret Service armor jetpack. I seen that cool glowing one and I want it, but I don't know where people got it from, if it was from one of the seasons or something that I missed for sure. Alright, next thing we have to do is we need to kill some super mutants. Kill some super mutant hounds and sell some of that hound meat over to an NPC vendor. Where am I at? All the way up here, aren't I? We're somewhere up here. Alright, let's go back to camp over there. Quivery said, the card I dislike is the Reaper perk. It depends on luck, and I hate it now. I feel like I need Unyielding to increase my luck for it to work. The Reaper Sprint? Activate that smoke machine. I think somebody turned it off. How dare! How dare they turn off my smoke machine? It could have been me. Maybe I forgot to turn it on. Grim Reaper Sprint, huh? I actually have that too. Let me see here. Hey, what happened to my 2 perception points? Oh, I still have Green Thumb on. No. Oh my gosh. Which one's supposed to be there? Number Cruncher? I think it's Number Cruncher. There we are. Forgot to change that back yesterday. No wonder I was doing so terribly. But yeah, don't I have Grim Reaper Sprint right here? Any kill in VATS restores action points based on your luck. And before, what was it based on? I can't remember now. I do have 13 points in luck, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, okay, it was based on percent chance before, huh? Oh, that's right, Quivery. Oh, shiz. Yeah, sneaky, sneaky. Yes, indeed. If you missed it, Escapees, this new update did come with some new changes to the special perks. Did they change the legendary perks any? I hope not. I used to have Far-Flung Fireworks. I like that one. It was a chance to explode. Or 30%. Yeah, I remember it was kind of a higher percent. Something like 30 or so, but damn. Yeah. They changed our damn fucking card right under our nose, huh? I know, I haven't really, like, when I go through cards and stuff like that, you guys, I'll be honest, it's hard for me to, like, really focus on doing my build and also reading chat and trying to keep up conversations like that. So I do try to do all my special card stuff when I have time off stream. I just haven't had the time off stream yet to focus on maybe fixing my build a little bit. So I'm basically going with the cards I had before, and I just added a couple points into the areas where I lost points, if that makes sense. That happened yesterday, so so yeah, you know, I might have to change cards out, change my build a little bit, change my special, the numbers I have on the specials and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. I want to be OP again. I miss the OP-ness. Get it, you guys? OP-ness. The feeling of being OP. The OP-ness. Okay, Super Mutants, yep. Let's go to Huntersville. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, but anybody else out there that plays 76, do you guys notice a difference with the new updates to combat system? I kind of have. I feel like my defense isn't where it used to be either. You know, croaking a lot more too. I do like the waterfall effect that they added on the damage numbers though. See? Watch that. See how the damage numbers kind of bounce around now? Whoa there! Alright, that was one mutant hound down. 2 super mutants. Oh no, now I'm the only one! 1 is the loneliest number. Aha, there we go. Me and that other person joined a different team. Buzz, yeah, I'd rather be on a team of 4. Team of 1 is so sad. Now, the more people on your team in this game, though, the more benefits that you reap. Whoa, there. Alright, I think we got the 5 super mutants that we needed. I just need 2 more hounds. 2 more hound dogs. Yeah, I do feel like my action points disappear a lot more quickly now, too. That could have something to do with Grim Reaper Sprint. Especially now that it's based on luck instead of percent chance. I also kind of noticed, I don't know if it's just me, I'll have to keep paying attention, but I feel like I'm not picking up as much ammo as I used to. Notice down there on the bottom right, I have, oh, hold on. I have like 769 pieces of ammunition. Well, before I started out with like 1,000 something and I was able to get it back pretty quickly. Just by searching through bodies, but now, I don't know. Now I'm kind of losing more ammo than I'm gaining. Which it wasn't like that before. You there, sir. I need to shoot your dog. He's like, over my dead body, and I'm like, I can do that. Oh yeah, see, only 6 rounds here. Ultrasight plasma cartridges. Interesting. Was that the 3rd dog? I think that was the 3rd dog, too. Yeah, and we got a level up escapee. Woo! 917, not bad. 917, 917. They say 1 is the loneliest number, but surely -1 is twice as lonely, yes? Well, true. I'd say, and 0 is probably the loneliest as well. -1. That bouncy numbers kind of reminds me of Borderlands. That's right, huh? Dude, it's been such a long time since I played Borderlands. Alright, so before that mutant hound chop meat rots away, I have to remember to cook it up and sell it. But first, let's go to Uranium Fever. That's an event that's going on right now. Yes, indeed. But yeah, anybody that plays 76, what are some of your favorite things about the new update? Favorite things or things that you hate? Anything, I want to hear it. I've been thinking about cutting my bangs. Oh shiz! The event failed. I guess we didn't start it in time. That's the 2nd time that's happened to me today. I get here right at the butt end. Not in time to start it up. No. Oops. Damn. Well. That's all I can say about that right there. Oh shiz, sorry about that. I'm getting used to the emotes. Yeah, before we had to press and hold down on the control pad to emote, and now they switched it so you just press it once. But it used to be backwards, you know. Pinging was just pressing it once, and holding it down brought up the emotes. So now I'm ass backwards with that. think I want any of these. So we'll go throw them in the script box. Script box, script box. I think -1 would mean that the person's deceased, probably. In my humble opinion, 0 is probably the loneliest number. But 0 wouldn't feel the loneliness either, if that makes sense. You know, because no one's there. I think 1 is the loneliest number if it's a person, but 0 is the loneliest number depending on location. Because then the location would be empty. Somebody get me some weed. I need to smoke some weed to have this conversation. And I think -1 would be just deceased in the afterlife. Aid storage. Oh, hey! Part of the new update. I thought somebody had left their, you know, bag of goods here and I was gonna go through it. But no! New addition to the Nuka World on Tour location right here. There's an aid storage box if you want to store up any medicine that you picked up along the way. Cool! There we go, that's new. And yes, I do want to store up some stuff. There we go. Yeah, they have a little storage bag here now. Cool. Looks good. Alright, and speaking of storing things up and free stuff. Had a little lisp there for a second. Free stuff, you guys. Yeah, speaking of free stuff and all that, I kind of want to, I showed you guys when I first came back off of my hiatus, all of my Foshnot masks, which I still have a big list here, but slowly but surely it's going down. Little by little. But I am dropping Foshnot masks one by one. In different locations. I've been hoarding up the turkey ones because I'm like, oh, maybe somebody will buy them. Right before Thanksgiving, right?
For a balloon?
We'll drop a couple of those. You know what? I'll get rid of a couple turkey masks. If anybody wants to join in on my gamer tag, if you want these masks for whatever reason, feel free. Actually, I only have one toothy man. I'll keep it. Anyone want an alien mask? There's 2 right there. I've been saving some of the ones that used to be rare, like the Brahmin mask, but are now uncommon, because those sell in the...
Would you care for a balloon?
They sell in the camps as well. Pretty, they go for a pretty decent price, I'd say. I've sold a couple for 1,000 each. Like the Deathclaw mask especially, Demon mask too. People like those.
How does she always know?
My list of glowings, I have the glowing Abe, glowing alien, 2 glowing Bigfoots, big feet, I guess, a glowing blue devil mask, glowing honeybee, 2 glowing jesters, glowing pig mask, 2 glowing robots, 2 glowing scorch beast, 2 glowing scorch beast queen. I kept getting doubles, dude. I was like, I want some of the new ones. 2 glowing skull masks, glowing turkeys, 2 of them. One I bought at somebody's camp as well, somebody's vendor box. A glowing unicorn, and a glowing veggie man. Ooh. Corporal Oreo, hark now, what do I hear? Corporal Oreo ascending in the stream. Thank you so much, dude. 15 months. Woo! Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, Quivery says the art of gaming without getting high. Thank you so much, Corporal Oreo. I appreciate it. And welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Escapees, anybody close to your keyboard, please drop some love, some hype, some emotes of any kind. Going out to the good CPL Oreo. In fact, I'll do the resub love emote. We're just playing some 76 today, guys. I was doing my daily challenges mostly. We already checked out a lot of the update yesterday.
Welcome to Nuka World on tour. Would you like a balloon?
Oh, the art of getting high without getting high. Yeah, having those long conversations, those brain-scratching conversations, huh?
Would you care for a balloon?
Earlier, it's, what is the loneliest number? 1? 0? -1? All of the above? And I'm just leaving some Foshnot masks. Once again, you guys, gamer tag, Soul Escape, space between the two words there. If you want any of these masks. If not, you know, somebody random, I'm sure will walk by and pick them up themselves. And if not, then they just disappear, I guess. They disappear when the server gets cleared out. Alright, I'm also going to try to drop some of the plans too from Fosh. I don't know the motorized butter churner, but I have one at my camp though. How's that possible? I could have sworn I know the butter churn. That's weird. Let's see. What do I want to drop here? I know Foshnot plans, but I want to see if I want to drop any of these other ones too. I'll keep some of the balloon plans.
Your next balloon.
We'll get rid of that. One of these. Yeah, I like balloons. If some of my other characters don't know them, then I'll drop it for them.
Have you met my friend Bruno yet? They say he is the strongest.
Ooh, starting out, I had so many of these plans, escapees. It's nice to finally get rid of a few at least. People can sell these if they want. Hopefully, you know, maybe a lower level player will come through. It's like, oh, I don't have this one or this one. Take them all. But yeah, the way I got all these plants too is a mixture of being at Foshnot and getting my own rewards, but also picking up the rewards of other people, other players that left their stuff behind. A lot of times people would, you know, they don't want a certain mask or whatever, they just drop it on the ground. And I'd be like, oh, thank you. I'd pick it up. I've even found a glowing mask in that red box before. I was like, oh shiz.
Have you met my friend Bruno yet? They say he is the strongest bot in the world.
Old man winter effigy. Foshnot donut.
Would you care for a balloon?
Alright, I think we're good. Did I buy it in the Atom shop? The motorized butter churn? Is that what you're talking about, Quiv? I don't know. I don't know where I got it. I thought I got it from Foshnot, to be honest. Alright, we're at 468 carry weight. Not bad. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I need to sell those mutant hound chops to an NPC vendor. Good. Yeah, there's a little cooking stove here. The forgotten cooking stove. Wait a minute. Light mutant hound chops? Hopefully those count. We had just the right amount of meat to make them too. Hello, ma'am. Would you like some mutant hound chops? Quite delicious. Yes. Worked. Oh, how about some moonshine? I don't want that. Good, she took it. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna sell all my grenades. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of grenades, you guys. The only grenades that I carry are, and use, are the Molotov cocktails. That's just because I like the area effect damage. Alright, good. Let me see here. What else? Oh, do I have any glowing blood? Well, now you can store glowing blood in that particular aid kit. So we're good to go on glowing blood. I do have those gulper slurries. Yeah, I guess I could sell it to her. Yo, Betty, you want this gulper slurry? Here you go, take them all. And she's like, no, not really. You can feed your friends here at Nuka World. Alright, now next, the only weekly challenge that I have left is the complete an event while on a team. However, it looks like we made it to a new season page. Rank 15. Alright, there's page 1, page 2. We went through all these pages yesterday while we were checking up the new update and the new season and all that. But basically, each page has kind of a slightly different theme. 2 pages actually have Nuka-Cola theme. I think like the first page and the last page, which I thought was kind of cool, kind of interesting. Definitely got the Circle G flair. I'm like, oh, my real name starts with a G. Gotta have that. So I believe we are... Oh, okay, not at a new page just yet. Darn it. I thought we were, but nope. We need to reach rank 18 to unlock the Cosmic Knife. Which looks kind of cool, to be honest. Like a glowing knife. I'm assuming... Oh, it's a mod. Okay. I thought it was a skin for particular weapons and stuff. Alright, it looks like it's a mod. Superheated mod. Kind of cool. Ooh, Project Paradise. Oof. I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I will if other people show up, but I hate trying to do Project Paradise by myself. It's terrible. I guess we could go. Let's go see. I do have the Formula P plan already unlocked. We know how to make it already, so even if we do get the best reward, maybe we can sell it. That'd be kind of nice. Well, thank you again, you guys, for hanging out with us on Goth Thursday. Yeah. Funny, another funny story from Facebook. I have this Facebook friend that likes to make, you know, sly remarks. Oh, shiz! Woo! Oh my gosh, it's Ultron. The Assaultrons, their weak points are not their heads. Let's try to get this guy's combat inhibitor. Goes crazy. Yeah, I think for Assaultrons, their weak points are their torsos. I could be mistaken though. Woo! Here she comes. Actually, I don't know where her weak point is. Trying to get her in the torso, I was only doing like 17 damage. Alright, there we go. Now what was I doing? So yeah, I was telling you guys that I have a friend on Facebook that I just added. He was some guy that was a couple years ahead of me in school, and he likes to, I guess his brother is a musician they call Rat. And so the younger brother, this guy's name is Andrew, but he goes by, oh, you know what if he's watching, I don't want him to, well, he already knows though. Or, oh, who cares, he's probably not watching. Anyways, this guy, his name is Andrew, he goes by the name Creepa. He's always been, like, forever trying to be, like, a musician himself, right? Following his brother's footsteps. And, you know, he's tried to start up various metal bands, but in my opinion, he's kind of more nu metal. NU metal where he likes to rap and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. And he just kind of has like a different look to him. He's kind of got like the ICP look, Insane Clown Posse. And he just has that vibe to him, right? Well, he likes to do that thing where you're posting about someone, but you're not saying their name. And there's a word for that, like sub-posting or sub-tweeting and stuff. He likes to sub-post about people and say things like, you know, most of you guys aren't goth. You're just dressing, you know, you're just cosplaying as goth people and stuff like that. And I can't help but feel he is probably, you know, his little sub-post is probably directed towards me and maybe more of his friends that are kind of like me and stuff. But yeah, I'll admit I'm not truly goth, but I have always been more of an alternative type of girl. Ever since school and stuff, I would always wear like black band tees, black band t-shirts, you know, baggy jeans back in high school, things like that stuff. But no, I don't actually listen to goth music or anything. But it's just kind of funny. It's like, bro, you just added me to be your friend like a couple days ago. Now you're capping on me, saying I'm cosplaying as a goth person. But not only that, it's like, hey, it's not hard, but it's like, I kind of want to tell him, like, dude, you try wearing black lipstick, you know, 24/7 all day and all night. Even real goth people don't wear black lipstick, you know, 24/7. Unless they're, like, really, really hardcore into it, I guess, but this shit's hard to take off your lips sometimes. Not only that, you gotta touch it. Lipstick in general, escapees. People who wear makeup in general, it's tough because you gotta keep touching it up. Most of the time, I'll wear makeup to go to Walmart. You know, the eyeliner, makeup, sometimes a little bit of lip gloss and stuff like that. But as soon as I come home, man, I wash my face. Same for when I used to be a teacher. Like, I'll wear makeup all day at work and stuff. But then as soon as work's over, man, I'd come back home, I'd wash my face, and I'd go back to, you know, living a relaxed life here. I just thought it was funny. Because it's like, bro, you're saying people are cosplaying as goth people. It's like, you're kind of cosplaying as a metalhead yourself. Because he honestly looks more like he's part of the ICP genre than anything else. Alright, I'm supposed to be collecting stuff here. So let's get some toxic sludge. But yeah, you guys ever have anybody on your old high school Facebook pages that are like that? Like, they act all high and mighty, like they own a genre or something. It's like, oh, come on. Who died and made you the goth police? He's not goth either. He likes to think he's goth. He's more of a nu metal type dude. Which, nothing wrong with nu metal. I like nu metal as well. But it's just kind of funny when, you know, you have the genres pointing and laughing at each other. Thought we were supposed to be working together here. Alright, and I mean, you know, just being honest too, it is, like, all people have come out and said it before. Goth people too, ones that I follow that do their makeup really nice all the time and stuff. They're like, hey, I look like this on social media, but 95% of the time I'll look like this, and they'll show a picture of themselves with like minimal makeup, baggy clothes, baggy shirts. I'm like, yeah, same. Glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, it's funny. And my mom likes when I dress up too. Like, before I came back from hiatus and stuff, I, you know, dressed up for a goth, well, it wasn't for a goth performance, but I went and I did a karaoke competition. First ever time doing karaoke, you know, on stage or whatever. And, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna really dress for the part, so I did the black lipstick, I wore, you know, kind of gothic type clothing and stuff. And my mom's like, who are you dressing up for? Are you dressing up for me? Which I thought was funny. Because, you know, it's true. If you dress up at the house and stuff, you're pretty much just dressing up for yourself and your household members. If that makes sense. Alright, so I've been collecting toxic sludge. So far I got 21. Whoa! Get away from me, Snallygaster! Yeah, but at the same time too with that dude, I'm like, see, this is why you don't have a lot of friends. And he's always getting banned off Facebook too. He's made like so many different profiles and accounts. And I'm like, oh, it's because you're always judging people. They don't like that. Peeps don't like to be judged. Alright, we got 29 sludge in the sludge trough. If you're just coming in, you guys, this is Project Paradise. I don't really do this event too often. Luckily, it looks like some people showed up, though. I was like, well, we'll see if anybody does show up. It looks like at least a few did. Good, good. But yeah, like, for example, after stream, I will be going right directly to the restroom and like washing all of this off. Changing back into a t-shirt, all that good stuff, you guys. Why? Because after this I'll probably be going to work out, probably be bike riding. And it's like, you know, I ain't gonna be bike riding with like my eyeliner. I've done it, I've tried it before, and you know, all this makeup just starts melting off your face. You know, the lips start rubbing off. Sometimes you get like black lipstick in your teeth. Stuff like that, you know. It's maintenance, man. It's hard work. Well, not only that too, I have to put a lot of sunscreen on. I always wear sunscreen when I work out outside. Stuff too. So when you like smush it in with your makeup, oh, it just becomes a mess. A complete and utter mess, escapees. So what'd you guys do for your summer breaks? Or I mean, maybe not summer break, but what'd you guys do for summer in general? I was doing a lot of swimming at the public pool. I know I mentioned it before, but I was sad that I missed the very last day, right before the pool closed. That was a bummer. Oh shit. Other than that, I went to a couple local concerts. I got to see Dead Animal Assembly Plant, which a lot of the members of DAP do stream on Twitch. That's where I met them through, is this lovely platform that we're all on right now. Okay. I think the wolf is injured. Where's the wolf at? We're supposed to protect these friendly animals here. There we go, there we go. Where's the Snallygaster? Oh god, Snallygaster's gonna die. Snallygaster! Where are you? Out of the way! Woo! Alright, we're good, we're good. Snallygaster saved. I can only do so much over here. What is that noise? Sounded like a paddle ball or something. Oh shiz, dude. The Snallygaster practically took flight. Where'd he go? I'm lost. Holy crap. All the animals of the wasteland are following us. we're going. Dude, I need to find Natasha the wolf. Where are you at, wolf? Protect that wolf. Where's Natasha the wolf? Is that her? Okay, I got her, don't worry, don't worry. Woo, she's healed. Alright, she's good, she's good. Looks like she's gonna survive, hopefully. Alright, so now the alpha creature is going to come out. Sometimes it's a grafted monster, sometimes it's a sheep squatch, sometimes it's a behemoth. We'll see what it is this time. What it is and where it is, I should say. I'll go check on the Snally. Snallygaster, where are you? Oops. Where's the Snallygaster we're supposed to protect? Oh no! Oh, Natasha the wolf got killed. Damn it. I shouldn't have left. Oh no! Oh god, it's a grafted monster. Holy crap, okay. I'll try my best. Here we go. Gotta get the grafted creature's blowholes is his weak spot. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Woo! Oh, no. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so we successfully completed the experiment. Good, good, good. 0% chance to hit the blowholes. Oh my gosh. Where are those holes anyways? Are they on his back? Are they on his front? I don't know where those blowholes are, but I have a 0% chance to get them. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, fuzz, oh, fuzz. Oh, he got me, guys, he got me. Damn it. So close, yet so far away, escapees. Hello. Oh, thank you, bless your heart. Your blessing. Do you die? Not dead yet. There we go, good enough. Had to resort to just shooting him in the arm, huh? Well, GG everybody, that was a battle, wasn't it? Crazy battle, woo! Success though! I don't know what we got as a reward, but only one of the creatures, friendly creatures, survived. So probably nothing too good, huh? Probably nothing good. Alright, I'm going back to Nuka World to scrap some stuff real quick. Gotta do a little scrapping. Scrap-a-lapping. 5:17 p.m. you guys. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Good stream so far, everybody. Good stream. Only died once. Only died once on this blessed day. But yeah, I definitely feel like they nerfed out the Enclave plasma rifle, the one I'm using. I used to be a lot stronger. I used to do a lot more output, a lot more damage. Now I feel weak. Which once again, I'm just gonna have to, you know, take some time to go through those cards, maybe tweak my build a little bit, tweak my special, and my perk cards, and you know, we'll see if things get better from there, hopefully. Honestly, I'll just wait until some YouTuber puts out their build and then just copy them. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go there. Alright, I'm gonna drop off some ammunition. See if that kind of helps the weight, carry weight a little bit. Alright, yeah, see now I am lacking on the ultrasight plasma cartridges. I do have more. Ah, here they are. 59,000, so I guess we're okay, huh? We're alright. But yeah, I swear enemies used to drop a lot more ammunition. Now I'm outputting more ammo than I'm inputting. Outputting more ammo than I'm getting back. Alright, let's see here. The only weekly challenge I have left up here on the very top right of the screen is to complete an event while on a team. And that's it. That's it, we'll be done with our weeklies. We already got our dailies done. The next score page or seasons page that I will unlock will be at rank 18, so excuse me, I still have a couple of ranks to go though. Alright. Well, let's do some stuff. We could drop a nuke. I haven't done that in a while. What time is it? 5:19? 1 minute till the next event. Guess we could see what the event is first. I'm gonna fat travel back to my camp. Let's go, everybody, let's go. Thank you again for kicking it, escapees. Yes, indeed, this is day 4. Or the 4th stream, I should say, of being back since I took that random hiatus. The event that started up is One Violent Night. And I am totally cool with missing that. Let's go to Site Charlie here. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. During Foshnot, what that screenshot was about is that during Foshnot, I found this girl's camp. Her name is Josie, and I actually have her on my friends list here. So I wanted to find her again when she plays this game. Oh, where's she at? You know, going through this list, I'm like, man, I remember some of these folks. Aha, oh, it's Jody. Sorry about that. Jody, let me move her name a little bit farther so you guys can see it right here. This girl right here, XJodyX6386, she has camps that have shelters that she's built, and those shelters are kind of like escape room mazes type areas, and you can go through them. If you get to the very end of her escape room, she will award you with a Foshnot mask. And so I went through a couple of them and I was like, oh wow, and she goes, yeah, she goes, congratulations, you want a mask? And I was like, sure. Can I have do you have the glowing unicorn? And she's like, oh, no glowing masks, just the ones that are on display. And so I checked the display and they were all, you know, the regular masks and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll take a regular robot mask. But yeah, when you get to the end of those escape rooms, you'll get to that room that says winner. And so I was like, oh, cool. And they were really clever. They were some good mazes. I told her too, I was like, yeah, I really love your shelters. I love your escape rooms. She was like, oh, thank you. What is this? Oh, a gnome in a garbage can. Huh. Never noticed that before. I haven't done it in a long time, escapees. We'll see, I guess, if it's a little different. But we're going to drop a nuke. Whoa, whoa, whoa! See, now these enemies kind of... Oops! They at least dropped a few more pieces of ammunition. Whoa, what's all this here? Drugs! Drugs and fuel! I'll take the fuel. Oh, you know what? I didn't even check to see. if this silo was on a cooldown. Oops. Oh well. I guess we'll figure it out on our own, huh?
Unscheduled access detected. Activating security system alpha.
Alright, here we go. So it's been a while since I've done this. Whoa, it warped me back. It's been a while since I went and nuked my friends in Appalachia. Oh good, no turrets up there. Kind of a good sign. Somebody's been through here at least, you know, at least a while back maybe. But I might not have to blow up the turrets if they're already gone. So first thing we're gonna do, ooh, ammo. First thing we're gonna do is we're going to look for a little blue keycard type thing. Aha, there's one right there. Don't drop the soap. Got our old biometric keycard. Next, I'm gonna head over to the gym, which is in this room. And I like to pick up all of the lead, or all the weights here, because you can scrap it down into lead a little bit further on in the silo. You just have to take a tiny little detour. There we go. Oh, yeah, I want to see if the door glitch still works. So yeah, just a side note, before anyone gets angry with me in chat, I will be trying at least to utilize the door glitch. Holy crap! Woo! That flame damage though! Jesus H. You come around the corner. How dare you?
Security event is in progress.
This guy trying to flame me through the wall. I'm offended. Yeah. Alright, we got them. Yeah, man, that Mr. Gutsy's flame damage though. Whew! That was good. Okay, so next, after we pick up the lead and all that stuff, we go into the biometric scanner, scan ourselves. Yeah, thank you for the love, the emote love, Fenris. Appreciate it. Whoa!
Additional security required.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I think he got me. Woo, I almost died there. There was a point in time where robots were super OP in Fallout 76, and it was to do because of it. It was an accident that they were so strong. But yeah, they would just barely touch you with the flame and character croaked. Alright, I'll answer Fenris in a bit. It looks like we're in an ad break right now. So what I want to do is I want to scan that card there. And then we want to fabricate our biometric ID.
Assembling reinforcements.
Looks good. I think I made it. I think I did it right. It's been a while. No, I said that 17 times already. That's just because, you know, I'll probably make some mistakes coming through here. Right, usually there's some turrets up here in the corners, but it looks like they're not here now. Good, if we've done everything right, this door should open.
Complete.
Which it did.
Security
Good.
incident resolved.
Excellent.
Standing down.
Alright, let's go through.
Welcome, General. Scanning. Keycard detected. Proceed to the control room with your nuclear keycard and launch code to initiate the launch.
Alright, there we go. Ad break should be over. So Fenris said, I'm gonna have to re-download and play this game again. I recommend it if you're a fan of Fallout. And you don't mind Fallout being a little goofier. Because I'll be honest, Fallout 76 is kind of the goofy Fallout. But yeah, I'd say it. I've always enjoyed it. I know a lot of people, they don't like this particular Fallout. Even Fallout fans sometimes, you know, a lot of times they'll poop on this one. They'll well, you know what I'm trying to say there. But they don't like it. They hate on it. And you know, it's completely understandable. It is a different type of Fallout game. It's not like the originals for sure. It's not like Fallout 3. It's not like New Vegas. Not like Fallout 4. And definitely not like the originals, Fallout 1 and 2. But it has its own charm, you know? I've gotten used to it. I like playing Fallout 76. So that was, by the way, if you guys just saw that, the door glitch still works. Yeah. We'll do that again if you missed it. At this other door up ahead right there. I've been playing this Fallout since it came out on the beta and stuff. And the reason I really enjoy this one is because I like how it's like an open world, of course, and it's an online multiplayer game, but it's not like ginormous. For example, I enjoyed ESO as well, but ESO I felt was like super huge. Once again, nothing wrong with that. I just prefer 76 because you have, oh geez, whoo, I didn't know this guy could follow us in here. Oh shiz. Alright, we may or may not have run into a little bit of trouble here. Oh shiz, and my gun broke. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead, escapees, I'm dead. Okay. Let me see this. Give me any other gun. Any other gun! Froze! No! Okay, we're good. Get away from me. Sentry bots. There we go, we got old reliable. Yeah, you Soltron. Eat lead. Woo, I almost died so many times during that fight. That was creepy. Yeah, I definitely got nerfed a bit. I used to be a lot stronger. Oh shiz, what is that on the floor? Targeting something on the ground over there. Alright, we had to play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy. Ring around the Rosie, biatch. Woo! Yeah, look at how slow my action points in the bottom right are regenerating. Whoa! Yeah, what is that? Targeting something weird. Oh, not dead yet. There we go. Now he's dead. Woo, that took a while. Took a while and two different guns. Alright, repaired that. Now what the heck was I targeting on the floor? It looked like an eyeball or something. Alright, grab that stuff. Anyways, as I was, yeah, the reason I like Fallout 76 is that you can it's the same reason like when I went to college. Of course I could study, do my homework in my own dorm room and stuff, but I always like to go out to the library and just do my work there in one of those little desks or whatever, because I could watch people and not have to interact with them. And the same thing goes with Fallout 76 is this game's really cool because you can join a team. I'm on a team right there on the bottom left, but I don't have to interact with them at all. And I'm totally cool with that. I'm pretty sure they're totally cool with that too. But it's just like a different type of online game, I guess. Alright, so here we are. All those weights that I picked up earlier, I can scrap them down right here, turn them into lead. We're gonna get 65 pieces of lead. As we all know, lead in this game is quite useful for crafting ammo. Yes, indeed. The second door that I'm going to glitch through is right here. So how you do the door glitch, if you don't know it yet, You press start, press Y right there in the center to go into photo mode. Oh wow. Oh, this is the first time I'd seen the top part. I think I messed this up a little bit. Anyways, you want to go from photo mode and put your camera into the corner right here. And as you're pressing up, you want to exit photo mode, and that technically should get me through the door. So like this. Oh, see, it didn't work. I think I was a little bit high up there. So what I'm going to do now is crouch, go into first person mode. This should be a bit easier. Photo mode, corner, push up, exit, and there we go. We're right through the door right there. Perfect. Alright, Quivery, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Lurkers, people in chat, y'all are awesome. Happy Thursday. Yeah, I know, Quivery. I remember you going to that band that's going to play some Deftones and stuff. That's going to be fun. Alright. If you're just coming in, escapees, I finished all of my weeklies and daily challenges, so now I'm going to try my hand at dropping a nuke. The door glitch still works, though, for anybody that might have been worried about that. Oh, there's the Assaultron. Oops. Damn it. There we are. Woo! There we go. Got her ass.
Proceed to the launch control terminal to initiate.
So it does look like somebody's been through this silo at least within the last few hours, because there aren't any of the laser turrets active. So that's one less thing for us to have to worry about, thank goodness. There should be one more Assaultron though, wandering around somewhere. She's the one I want to get rid of first. Oh, there she is, she's coming around the corner. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Whoa! Oh, she's faster than I thought. Right behind me, huh? There you are. Yeah, I might have to go back to my old weapons. My Enclave Plasma rifle got nerfed. But it seems like my railway is still doing alright. A little bit slower, but that's okay. Alright, let's start this baby up. Launch control. Yo, what up, Danger Copter? He says, Meowdy, escapees. Good to see you, Danger. Welcome in.
Launch
We're dropping a nuke.
initiated. All personnel, take your stations. All personnel to
Now, the only
stations.
other thing is hopefully people show up to the nuke event. Which I think I'll drop it in the area that wakes up the Scorched Beast Queen.
Launch in progress. Security teams to the control room.
Beat it, scrub!
Teams to the control room.
So the next part of this is pretty easy, you guys. All you have to do is just chill and defend the little launch commanders, as they call them, while they come out. Woo! I'm gonna park right here. And also, so that you guys can see what's going on, let me activate the quest. It should be, is it Countdown Charlie? There we go. So right here on the top right of the screen, we've done all the objectives we need to do. Now we just have to complete the launch prep, defending these robotic section chiefs. The launch commander section chiefs, these little guys. Unfortunately, around the mountain is one of my nicknames. Whoa, there. I see an Assaultron up ahead. Oh, no, she's going after him. No, not the laser. Damn you. You could be dead. Come on, come on. I'm trying my best here. Okay, there we go, there we go. I think, are you okay, bro? He's okay, you guys. He's still alive. Yeah, this one's getting bullied too. Leave him alone. Woo! So many robots. Sometimes we get lucky. There's only like 1 or 2 enemies that show up. Not so much this time, huh? This time the whole army's showing up. Goddamn.
Launch prep at 25%.
Alright, so I should be able to heal if you see his little health bar on the top center. There we go. Yeah, it works. Just gotta squirt him with water. Who knew, right? Who knew?
Guidance officer.
How about you? You okay? There you go. Take a little squirt. Perfect. How about you? You okay? He's okay. Oh man. There we go. Whoa! Run like the wind!
Security teams to the control room.
Back here, no hiding. No hiding on my watch.
50%.
50%. We're going. Guided meditation started up? Oh man. That's a good event if you want experience points for sure. Even I kinda wanna go. Yeah, forget launching the nuke. Let's just go to guided meditation. Alright, so far it looks like... Oh, excuse me, it looks like we have all 5 of the section chiefs doing their job, so this should go a little bit faster. We're waiting for that bar up on the top right to fill up.
Launch prep at 75%.
75%. Once again, you guys, if you ever see anything funny on this stream, please consider clipping it. I might make a clip here in a second. Yeah, because we're almost done anyways. Okay, I'm gonna clip where I was squirting the section chief with water because I thought that was kind of funny. Okay, let's see here.
Launch prep complete. All systems nominal. Standing by for final authorization.
Alright, we did it, escapees. Yeah. Oops. I'll title it a little squirt. Yeah, a little squirt make you feel better. Alright, looks good, escapees. I'm gonna save that clip there. Got that. Alright, clip is saving. It's just taking its time there. Oh, thank you, Danger Copter, for the compliment there. He said, not gonna lie, if I might say, your outfit is fire today. Well, thank you. Squirt, it's more than just a refreshing beverage. Alright, well, the clip is going through. It's just taking a while to, you know, save, I guess. It just says save and clip, 90%. Alright, let's see here. How many folks are at guided meditation? We got 4 peeps there. I know, even I myself was thinking about going to guided. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's done. So if you missed it, that's what I clipped right there. I'm gonna go ahead and post it out to the different social medias though. Post it out to YouTube. Bloop. There we go. Actually, I had to edit the layout just a bit right there. That looks funny. Alright, so first I'm going to put it out to YouTube Shorts. So let me copy paste those hashtags there. Send it out. Instagram. Copy paste the Instagram hashtags. And then TikTok. I have to type up my own hashtags here, FYP.
Security personnel immediately.
Alright, looks good. Going out to TikTok as well. Perfect. Alright, 5:46, 6 minutes after guided meditation started. Oh, there's 7 people there now too. Kinda wanna go also. Guess I'll just give it some time. I wonder, how long does guided meditation usually last? It depends on when people started it up, I would say. Alright, I'm down to go, and then I'll come back and I'll run through this whole silo, and then we can go ahead and drop the nuke somewhere. I'm gonna drop it on the Scorched Beast. Fissure Site Prime. Woo! But yeah, thank you, Danger Copter, for the compliment. We went goth today, Goth Thursday. Or as my friend on Facebook says, I'm cosplaying a goth person. Which, to be honest, I don't necessarily disagree with. I mean, I do feel like I'm playing dress up when I dress kind of gothically. But I do consider myself an alternative, an alt girl, because I do like alternative rock. Oh, thank you, Fenris! Woo! Hark now, do I hear biddies? 100 biddies in the chat. Thank you, Fenris Moonfire. Throw a coin to your local bard. Thank you. Escapees, anybody close to your keyboard, please drop some biddies love, biddies hype, some emotes of any kind out to Fenris. For the 100 bits right there, thank you so much. Woo! Thank you. I'm currently working towards buying a new laptop. My 9-year-old laptop sadly is going out of commission. Microsoft is stopping support for Windows 10 on October 14th. So I want to upgrade my laptop finally, but now that laptops are a bit stronger, I want to actually see if I can get a capture card as well so I can stream through my laptop. That's the dream right now. But I am trying to raise money for a new powerful laptop, gaming card. I do have to get some other stuff before I'll be able to do that, like a microphone. The capture card won't be able to capture the headset audio, sadly. Or the headset mic, I should say. I already have the camera. So we should be good there. But thank you, Fenris. Every little bit helps, you guys. All the subscriptions, the donos, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, you guys. We're getting closer to that goal there. So this is guided meditation. Long story short, this is a really good event to go to if you want to get a lot of experience points as well. This one, Moonshine Jamboree, Radiation Rumble, all the events that throw out a lot of enemies are good ones to go to if you're, you know, trying to level up and stuff, especially during double XP week. Oh, and Nightbot! Thank you, Nightbot! Right on cue right there. I am raising money to replace that 9-year-old laptop, which I'm still using. It's right here. It's going strong. It's just a little bit slow, and it doesn't have the hardware, sadly. It does have an i7 core, but it's a bit of an older model so that it doesn't have the hardware that it needs to go to Windows 11. If you don't believe me, I have posted some of the photos that I got off of the PC, some screenshots from PC Health Check that tells me exactly why my laptop can't upgrade. It mostly has to do with the fact that it's too darn old. And my core, I don't think can handle it. But even if my laptop does, you know, go obsolete, I still have the option of being able to wipe the whole operating system and putting Linux on my laptop, so that's what I'm looking into. Still won't be able to stream through this old laptop, but, you know, at least it won't be dead forever. Might still get a couple more years out of it. But yeah, this is a damn good laptop. I wouldn't have replaced it if I didn't need to. It's been with me so long, you guys. Almost the entire life of the stream. Which, funny story. If you were ever curious about... Oh, hold on. Side meditation hub. Oh, somebody got it. Okay. If you're ever curious about why and how I came to start using these note cards and stuff, it's because way back in the day in 2015 when I did start streaming, I was originally using my super old college laptop. And so, you know, to read chat and post emotes and things like that. And so that one started to die within about a year or so into the stream. And for a while I had no way to comment to you guys or anything, so I was like, okay, instead of, you know, typing hit the follow button in chat, I'll just make some cards and stuff. So there was like a whole month or so, or maybe even 2 months, where I had no laptop, no way to communicate with you guys besides using my cell phone and things like that to read chat. But just to make it easier and stuff, I decided to make these note cards, and I kept them ever since. Yes, indeed. It just became a thing in the stream to use note cards. But that's where the lore comes from. It's because for a good month or two I had no way to type the chat quickly. So the next best thing was just to show the camera 3x5 card. Alright, so that was guided meditation. It over. I'm going back. Oops. That's not my camp. This is my camp. There we go. Okay, so I was just in the middle of dropping a nuke. I left to go do some guided meditation stuff. But now, let me look up the nuclear silo code. So I just type in Fallout nuke codes, and it should take me to Nuka Crypt. And right there in Nuka Crypt, you have the silo codes ready and available for use. So heading back over to Site Charlie for 2 caps. Yeah, for some, using especially console gamers, using a laptop is just easier, more mobile, less wire length, true, for a capture card to connect to the laptop. Yes, indeed. And not to be rude to myself, but yeah, my room is pretty small, Scapies. I've been streaming, I sit on a bed, the same bed that I sleep on every night. And so it's easier for me to have my laptop here. If I were to get like a desktop PC, which would be amazing, I'd have to get like a whole new desk, I'd have to get like a chair, you know, all that extra stuff. Or maybe, I guess I could sit on the edge of my bed and, you know, just put the desk out here somewhere, but then, you know, I'd have to move a lot of things around. But yeah.
External communications are offline.
Oh, why a laptop? Because it's just easier to have right here. Like, I have my laptop right now. Got it right there. It's just always been like that. But yeah, I definitely have considered a desktop, but it's just I have nowhere to put it. Yep, I'd have to like move the camera so you're facing wherever I happen to put the desktop. This and that. Yeah, it's a lot of I could go desktop, but then I have to buy even more things, I guess, what I'm trying to say there. Yeah, convenient, I would say. Convenience, location, amount of space I have in my room available. Alright, here we go. There's door glitch number 1. We're just running through as fast as we can. Door glitch number 2. Just in time because I was getting shot at. Yeah, and I'm poor as well. I feel you there, Fenris. I'm poor too. Yeah, piecing together a new one. No, I feel you. That's what I'm gonna have to do too, is like once I get the laptop, I'm still gonna need capture card. Still gonna need a little USB hub, I heard.
Key card accepted.
Alright, there goes the nuclear key card. We are in Site Charlie, so the code should be 98469385. 98469385.
Access granted.
Yeah, nice. They were right, thank you, Nuka Crypt. Alright, then we head over to the targeting computer. And I'm gonna target, I wonder why they made this a safe spot. This launch would hit a protected zone. Yeah, they made all of this area protected zone too. Can't launch a nuke on people coming out of Vault 76, huh, the new players. You also can't launch on Foshnot either. Boo, I say boo! But we will launch on Fissure Site Prime. So I'm gonna try to hit the edge of it so we don't have to battle in a nuke zone. Although now that a lot of people are ghouls, they kinda like battling in the nuke zone. There you go, that should work right there. Yes! Comes my dogs busting in. Gosh, break the door down, Rampy. Hello, hello. Loves you too. Yes, yes. Oh, and that's it. They come in, bust the door down, and then they walk back out. Good to see you too, lady, wherever you went. Alright, it's launching. Ooh, we got the nuke escapees. Launch that nuke. Launch that nuke. There it goes. Yeah, nice, Danger. Learned how to build a computer in high school. Ah, see, now that's the type of classes that we needed in my high school. I would have loved to learn that. Instead of home ec. No, I'm kidding. Actually, we didn't even have home ec. It was not in high school. We had a little bit in middle school, but it was an elective class. I'm gonna fast travel this way over here. Alright, sorry if I missed anything in chat. I am going to scroll up. Fenris said I'm too poor and too nervous to go full PC player. Dude, I would love to do full PC as well. Seen so many people had issues with hardware not meeting requirements, so I just stick with consoles for gaming. Just not techy enough. I know, sad to say I'm not techy enough either. That track said Danger. Luckily I learned how to build a computer in high school. It took me years after graduating to put together my first gaming rig. Luckily, apart from a few hardware issues over the years, it's always been able to keep up for the most part. See, that's awesome, Danger. That's what it'll be for me, says Fenris, when I eventually get a laptop and capture card myself someday. Danger says, at least once you get a good monitor, or monitors, you can upgrade the PC several times before having to replace it. But when the time comes to upgrade, the monitor cost is rather minuscule. Nice. There's a joke there, but I probably shouldn't make it, says Danger. See, that's kind of how I'm doing it too with setting up, because I've been streaming through console forever since, you know, since I started streaming in general, which was way back. Oh, did I miss it? Wait a minute, what happened? Okay, the nuke hasn't landed yet, has it? Because I'm like, wait, where's the event? Yeah, you're supposed to hit Fissure Site Prime. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Maybe it just hasn't landed yet. We'll see. Let me see, what direction am I supposed to be looking out at? Oh, there we go. There it is. Whoo! I was like, oh no, it'd be terrible if I missed the, the correct site to hit. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Woo! Beautiful explosions. Alright, now we can go over there. Yeah! Yeah, that's how I'm... Okay, so I've been streaming directly from my Xbox to Twitch. And that's it. You know, nothing else, right? And so, to be honest, I didn't know what all I needed to be able to stream via capture card and all that, too. So I use ChatGPT to see, you know, what items I need. I'd need the capture card, probably a USB hub. You know, basically ChatGPT gave me the answers of what I would have to buy, what I'd have to purchase and stuff. So yeah, I feel you. I just did my own research too. Alright, let's go to the area. Because unfortunately I spawned in the nuke zone over here. Something I didn't want to do. But yeah, look, a Nightbot spamming again. Well, speaking of Nightbot there, though, yeah, if you want to check out the social media, please consider doing so, you guys. Never any pressure, though. Links are in the chat if you want. Alright. Oh, somebody froze it over there. Maybe I should fight it in the nuke zone. Dude, my character's hungry. She's hungry like a bear. Whoa! Oh my god, I wasn't expecting him to explode. God damn. think anyone's nearby for me to call help from. Like Bob Cratchit. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yeah, people are fighting her inside the nuke zone. There we are, we got some good damage in. Excellent. Dude, my AP regeneration's so slow now. That's the bar on the very bottom right. There we go, it's regenerating. Took a while though. Woo! Oh man. So squishy, dude. I died, and the other guy died too. We both croaked. Oh, look, see? People are buying my Fashionat Uncommon masks. Someone bought the Buffoon, someone bought the Deathclaw, the Demon mask, all for 1,000 caps. Woo! Got the Raven mask? Hell yeah. GG, whoever that was. Thank you, thank you. Alright, I should turn my camp off though. Because I am almost maxed out. I'm just waiting. I'm at 38,000 caps. But if I get to 40,000, I'll have to switch camps out so that I don't get, you know, keep selling stuff for free, basically. And see, I was telling you guys earlier, those uncommon masks, they're in high demand. Alright, looks like that person took off. Thank you. The extra caps. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my secondary camp that has no store just yet. But I don't have to worry about that. Now I gotta go shopping again. Yep, spend some of those caps. You know, I'd go up there and try to fight the queen like I usually do with my chainsaw or my auto axe, but I don't know. I think I'm a little too soft for that now. I think if she hits me with her wing, I'm dead on the ground. Dead Misc. Woo, almost. Oh! Damn, she died and so did I. Come on. Woo! Thank you. Whoever helped me out, bless you. Bless your heart. Uh oh. Got enemies. Enemies on the loose. But other than that, you guys, victory hype! We dropped this nuke, we had a lot of players show up. Blessings of Mara upon them. I croaked a bunch of times. It was a nuke well dropped. But yeah, I'm noticing that I might have to switch out some perks now. Because I used to have much faster AP regeneration, and dude, I've noticed my action points, whoa, they are slow to come back. That's that bar right there in the bottom right. Holy snap, dude. I remember they used to come back quickly, and that was due to some of the perk cards that I had. Now it's like, whew, they are struggling. Yeah, bomb explosions! Bomb explosions everywhere! Ooh, a Mega Sloth. Poor Mega Sloth. Mega Sloths are generally non-hostile creatures. Yeah, somebody's running around with a fat man, dropping nukes of their own, huh? Woo! Nukes. Mega Sloths are generally non-hostile, but as soon as you shoot them once, of course, they're gonna fight back. But I try to leave them alone if I can. Leave them alone! Well, thank you, escapees, for hanging out. It looks like we can still do the door glitch, woo, when we're dropping nukes. Before anyone gets angry, I have gone through the silos twice. The way you're supposed to do them without glitching through doors or anything. And, whew, let's just say it's a lot of robots and a lot of collecting of different parts and putting them back in. Alright, we will scrap some of this stuff. But I might be leaving just because it is 6:09 p.m. over here. The sun goes down at 7:30, so I want to get a little bit of a bike ride in. Go see if I can catch some more, you know, fires in town. No, I'm just joking. I learned my lesson. Don't be posting people's houses on fire on the local Facebook page. Otherwise you get in trouble. Everyone gets mad at you. You don't really get in trouble, but people tend to frown on it. Oh, it's such a terrible time. You don't want to see that on social media. Alright, let's see here. Scrap some of that. Ooh, I got an executioner mod. There we go. Got at least something out of it, huh? But yeah, thank you again, you guys, for kicking it. Thank you for the conversations today. Don't forget, if you're enjoying the stream, you want to keep the fun going, check out my social media. I usually post there. You want to see what's going on behind the scenes, same thing. I suggest checking up on the social media. That's when you can know first when I'm going live. I usually post. Alright, let's change my clothes here. Let's wear something random real quick. Change into that underwear too. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you again, you guys, for hanging out. I will be hopefully back tomorrow. And like I said before, I do want to get more Oblivion Remastered in the mix. I haven't played that in such a long time. I do miss it a lot. I miss it every day. There we go. But we did get all of our dailies and even our weekly challenges done. So we're good to go. Rank 16 now. Still got to get up there to 18 in order to unlock that next page that we're waiting for. Alright, let me see real quick. I think I did pretty much drop everything off, huh? Oops, picked up the dish rag. What I meant to do is access this box here. Yeah, free dish rag, you guys. Free dish rag. Alright, looks good. Anybody take those Fashnot masks? They didn't? Wow! The Fashnot masks are still here and stuff. Hopefully somebody comes through. They're free. Alright, escapees. Well, thank you again for hanging out, and I will see you hopefully next time. Real quick, I'm going to do the spiel. If you enjoyed the stream, Nightbot has already posted the links right there in the chat. They should be somewhere around here. Or if you're on mobile, probably somewhere down there. But yeah, consider hitting the follow button, escapees. We're at 10,000 followers. You can find my social media at soul_escape. That is SOUL_3SC4P3. Once again, that's SOUL_3SC4P3. TikTok, Twitch, X now. It's not Twitter anymore. YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Steam, all that good stuff. Oh man, I need to paint my nails again. Yup. I usually get my index fingers are the ones that fall off first, or not fall off, but they start chipping and stuff. Going floating in the river didn't help with that. In fact, it accelerated the process. If you want to follow any of my Snapchat accounts, feel free to type in Soul Escape, one word squished together, SOUL 3SC4P3, and the gamer tag, 2 words separated by a space. Gamer tag on Xbox Series X is Soul Space Escape, SOUL spacebar 3SC4P3. Once again, that's SOUL space 3SC4P3. We are currently at 10,000 followers, 10,200 if I'm not mistaken. Thank you again, you guys. It's been an amazing 10 years of streaming. Never had a set streaming schedule, always been on random times. I remember there's times that I streamed way into the wee hours of the early morning, which we'll probably get back to soon enough, to be honest. Right now I'm doing a bit of the earlier streams because I finally fixed my sleeping schedule, so yay on that. What is this one? Merch? Yes, if you want to check out the merchandise, please consider doing so. Scroll down to the bottom of the About Me section and you can find the merch panel. Just click on that Galaxy merch button and it'll take you to our Streamlabs merch site. We have a bunch of shirts, sweatshirts, some that I wear all the time. I haven't brought any of my shirts on stream lately. Most of the time because I feel like I'm wearing them out, huh? And if you want, once again, please consider supporting the stream, donating. Right now I'm trying to raise money for a new laptop to replace my 9-year-old laptop that will become obsolete in October. Consider considering escapees. And again, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the chats, the lurks, people in the stream, people just watching. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day, and as always, ever onward, ever forward. I will catch you next time on the Soul Stream. Peace, escapees. Bye, everybody. Have fun. Enjoy the new update, the new season on 76, and I'll see you next time.